Welcome back. This week we are going to look at perhaps one of the most loved and most hated pieces of music in history. The Canon by Pachelbel. Johann Pachelbel wrote this piece a long time ago. His music was known during his own lifetime. That is not always the case with composers. He was well known as a composer during his lifetime. This particular piece of music, for which he is most remembered, was not actually published during his lifetime. It was not published until 1919, when it was rediscovered. So people did not know this much prior to the advent of recording technology. He was an organist as well as a composer. And he wrote a book for keyboard variations, like kind of like the Bach Well-Tempered Clavier. But his was called the Hexacordium Apollinis. And it was 6 areas and a bunch of variations on them. That was published during his lifetime. He is buried in Nuremberg, Germany, and he was a lifelong Lutheran. So that's where you would have heard his music mostly. When he was working in Erfurt, Germany, he came into contact with the Bach family. And that probably had an influence on him, because they were also pretty well known. The Canon features a repeated bass line. It's 2 measures long, and it's what the cello gets to play. We call this an ostinato. It's repeated throughout the entire piece, and an ostinato is not a car from Texas. You hear the solo voice on top, the melody. There are actually 3 solo voices in this piece, and they play over the top of each other. It's the same thing, just kind of an echo. There are variations on this 2-measure theme that you hear. It happens 12 times throughout the piece. So it's very mathematical in one regard. Okay, you know you've been waiting for this. Here is Pachelbel's lovely Canon in D. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll have one more for the semester next week. That one's a lot of fun. See you then. Bye.